Oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Yeah. Apparently, desktop audio is not working.
Getting COVID, soreness in the arm. Because it's really impossible that COVID-19 could be able to actually be used in the U.S.
Oh yeah. I'm fucking right now. I'm being so fucking funny with my own noises for like a hot minute. Like I'm tired as fuck, right? I don't know why I've been so exhausted for the past couple days. And I think it's just my schedule or some shit like that. The schedule's not letting me rest right, or my environment. I probably got a couple crackheads sleeping in the basement, so when they're smoking crack, the crack fucking goes up in the motherfucking vents when they're puffing the crack really hard and shit. The shit goes up the vents, and it disturbs your sleep. You know, like those type of situations. You suffer. You technically suffer. So, freaking. I've been kind of tired for the last 2 days for some reason. Like really weird, like waking up at 6 in the morning and then just feeling shitty. I still did what I had to do today for the most part. I did like a super fast edit. I did a super fast edit, right? And after doing a very fast edit, you know, like I basically finished the assignment of this week, so I'm waiting for the teacher to start posting some new stuff and beginning the final plan, you know, like beginning the final paper. And right now, that paper is at 50 pages, 48 pages. Today I organized it. Like I put the paper that I started in the first document that I created, like an index, that this is likely how this thing is going to look like in total. And I submitted it with my idea. Like basically I created an index based on the requirements, and I pitched in, you know, I gave the elevator pitch to the doctor what I was going to do. You know, and it was empty. Just basically an empty document with the executive summary sort of, you know, pitching the idea or whatever. So I put all the information that I've already acquired into that document. It's already like close to 50 pages. I set everything up. I alphabetized resources. I basically left it ready to start writing on it. And I need energy to start writing on it, you know, because I'm feeling fucking weak as fuck. I don't know what the fuck it is. And I think it's the fucking lack of sugar. I cut the sugar down from my diet, you know. I'm not having that much sugar anymore. I always have sugar, but I'm not having that much. And today I had a pretty fucking big lunch, too. I mean, I would call what I had dinner. I had like Wagyu beef, or like not Wagyu because it didn't have a decent marble and it wasn't certified. But basically like Korean hot pot beef, very red, a very healthy looking piece of meat, and I just basically took a bunch out and I pan fried it with an egg, one single egg, and sticky rice. So that's what I ate today. Oh, and a fucking lemon pie. And before that, I had like 23 or maybe even 10 pieces of chicken from Popeyes across 3 days because nobody wanted to eat it. It's like they did witchcraft on it, or they're vegans or some shit like that. They brought a bunch of chicken, and I ate chicken for like 3 days straight, like 4 pieces. Wake up in the middle of the night, have another piece. In the morning, another 2 more pieces. Cold, like that, not heating it up or none of that. Just right there from the box on top of the fridge, on top of the thing, whatever, and eating freaking Popeye's chicken. So, I don't know. I don't know why I'm weak. Oh, and I definitely downed some matcha tea, which got me singing. So, even though I don't feel energetic, singing is a very energetic activity. So, if I'm singing like that, beatboxing with my lips, not like the modern beatbox, but you know, my style. You know, the old school shit, 1985 style, not like the modern beatboxers that could make entire noises and shit or music and shit. If I'm doing that and singing, trying to act a fool online, the matcha tea or the caffeine within the tea is starting to take effect. But I'm probably exhausted. Kid you not. I'm a little bit exhausted. Not that much. Uh, Alright, so let's put on the headphones. Not the headphones, yeah, the headphones and the noise gear and crank up the music because we're gonna fly it a little bit. Oh, and today I woke up and then I had like water in the inner ear for some reason. Like, what the fuck? Where did I go? I had water in this ear and I had to like jump and get it out. It's fucking weird as fuck. Like I woke up and I'm like, damn, water in my inner ear? What the fuck is that? Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Alright, let's open FSE. FSE. Da, 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 da. I've been losing money. I was supposed to be like up to $150,000. I got to like $120,000. Yeah, mic's on. I got to like $120,000 and getting stuck in Texas or flying and the gas cost in Texas. You know, those several flights that I had to fucking do short or whatever, cost me like 5-6 grand. That ain't good. It's expensive as hell to fly around on this thing. Even though it's good for missions and you make a positive proportionate amount of money for the amount that you spend, it's not worth it. Hold on. I'm not ready to stream just right yet. I gotta look for the headphones. Da, 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 da. what's exhausting my body at an accelerated rate, I think it's the lack of thermogenesis. Basically, the people in this house are suffering from extreme problems. Like, they're not only looking to manipulate. Like, before, the people that live here are pretty bad. They're not good. They're not kind-hearted. They appear as kind-hearted, but they have big issues. So, I remember that the water heater didn't work for less than 20 minutes, and that made me really tense. You know, not having hot water for about 5 years, basically 10 minutes of 10 minutes at most of hot water made me tense as fuck, made it difficult for me to relax, and the people even today don't shower as much. The people that live here aren't that, they aren't that healthy. You know, like they don't like to shower. They basically, to my belief, the way they treat this house is like they have another house. You know, like they're hiding an alternate ego or a second persona about themselves. You know, like instead of me right now believing that my mom's at work or whatever, she's out there in store shopping or window shopping or getting things. Like, I doubt. So, right here. The water heater in this house didn't work well. So, when the water heater lacks heat, it makes you tense. You know, like you're basically showering with cold water. In addition to being a cold house, so the lack of thermal control will exhaust you, and that's a pretty good theory. That's a very excellent theory. You know, because you need more energy when it's cold and less energy when it's hot. And with people fucking with the heat, like if they deserved it, oh, I'm too cold, I could crank this shit up and make everyone sweat here. I'm too cold, it's too hot, I could freeze everyone here. That bullshit, because you know when people are on drugs or some shit like that, they don't have a pretty standard train of thought. You know, like it's their thing. Instead of like putting a heater in the room, they rather fuck with the entire house. You know, it's sometimes 70, it's sometimes 68, it's sometimes 75, 74, 73, it's sometimes 68, 67. So that shit fucks with your body. You know, that physically takes a toll on your body because you not only live in a cell like that, but your body expends way more energy trying to keep itself warm. You know. A solution to that would be to put on clothes and take off clothes. Put on clothes and take off clothes. Or wear more layers. Like they're looking to take your comfort. When people recognize that you have a ton of freedom and they don't have freedom, their eyes turn black as fuck. They start worshiping demons and you start suffering. You know, they're looking for a physical direct control of your body. They're looking to poison your system. They're looking to make you physically ill. They recognize that they're gagged and enchained by a big, bad ass corporate cock down their throat for whatever the fuck they want. And they recognize people like me that have a lot of money and they're free, and they don't have the same freedom, so they need to try to make life a bunch of, you know, they need to trigger the person into behaving in a particular way. So, in terms, I'm pretty sure, almost positive, that my tiredness is coming from their lack of control of the temperature within the house. That could be one of them, because I'm sleeping fairly well. You know, I'm not sleeping, I'm not lacking sleep. Yesterday, I went to sleep at 9. You know, I went straight to bed at 9, and I woke up at 4 today. 4 a.m., 4:30 something. Went outside and shit, checked, they're in the bathroom, probably smoking that fucking crank. With that glass pipe in the bathroom and shit. Hitting the fucking crank in the bathroom. So, or that fucking pen. In the pen in the bathroom, not being able to shit with excuses because they snort fucking heroin, and that shit constipates them. They have excuses, they have stomachal problems, they have, you know, their bowels don't move, it's because what they're snorting isn't fucking kosher. You know, what they're doing isn't kosher. They are not kosher. So, this house previously had 15 seconds of water time. You know, 15 minutes at most of hot water time. You were really tense when you showered here. Like, And you could tell because only your upper body gets hot. You get really cold feet when you shower. And that's what they're looking for. They're looking to control the shower, to give everyone cold feet, to make everyone sick into their own realm because they're toxic. You know, they're not creatures of comfort. They're creatures of toxicity. They're demons. People that have apparent Christian shit, and the fallen demons want them in their cauldron. You know, they will ravage them. They will kill them. They are definitely not into Christ. They are going to make believe that they are into Christ as they're passing away, but they, you know, that witchcraft bullshit, you know, instead of just believing in fucking Jesus Christ, that witchcraft bullshit, that Santeria, that crap, that let's fuck around with other people's physical body here and the spiritual body, you know, like witchcraft to other people, that's Satanism in every shape of the word. Idolatry, worshiping fucking saints instead of Jesus, all that shit has a really gray area on, you know, on who really those people are. And I'm pretty sure it has to be with the temperature, you know, like I'm pretty sure I'm waking up exhausted as fuck because the temperature's going up, the temperature's going down, the temperature's going up, the temperature's going down. They're fucking with the temperature, they're changing the temperature to their needs, and they're changing the temperature to their needs every single fucking day. Like, every single fucking day. And unfortunately, if you recognize the house is way much hotter at the top levels and way more colder at the bottom level. So, whoever is doing that shit is technically, you know, they're enticing a flu, you know, like they're forcing a body to work harder by trying to retain its temperature the correct way. But they don't live here, you know. They come here. When they get here, they're dry. They're fucking high and drunk as fuck, high on their own supply of the shit that they sell, high on cannabis, high on fucking drink. People that, you know, in their head, there's not much there. So that's probably what's giving me the headaches. You know, that's technically what's giving me the headaches and what's not letting me get a restful sleep. The fucking crank of the heat, the close of the heat, the crank of the heat, and the close of the heat, the crank of the heat, and the close of the heat. And today when I took a shower, the water was kind of a little bit too cold, and I wonder why, because it's fucking fresh water here. It should be 130 degrees. So I don't know what the fuck they're doing. And if they're fucking with the water temperature again, because they want the water temperature lower, it's going to cause the same effect. Basically, only your upper body is hot because of the water, and the rest of your body is freezing. Like previously, you know, creating a tense human. Someone that is extremely tense all the time, you know, because they probably live somewhere else, you know, and they can have many excuses. Electricity, hate, envy. You know, they try to do this shit to other people for several other reasons. It doesn't have to be the most obvious, like they're cold. You know, in terms of the temperature, it could be for the most obvious reasons. Like you have to think. It could be not that they're hot or cold in the basement. It could be like, yeah, we want a fucking temperature in here because, you know, we don't care. You know, because oh my God, this too could, like, they're afraid there's someone that's 80 years old here and their room might be too cold. So let's try to heat this place up, but now it's too hot. We got to turn this shit down. That bullshit instead of just not touching. You know, like, don't touch it. Keep it one steady stream of temperature so that everyone is comfortable. But no. They don't want that. They don't want comfort. You know, they don't want comfort in the shower. They don't want comfort in your life. They want you to keep you tense. They want you sick. People that are gagged and chained by a big corporate dick down their throat with multiple lives, that's precisely how they are. They are not nice. Being nice is being, you know, considerate. You know, in terms of consideration, not making loud noises, not yelling, not throwing shit. Not fighting, not stealing, you know, certain things to try not to bother or physically harm other people. But in terms of the temperature, they're setting a dangerous precedent because we're talking about under 70 degrees here. You know, under 70, 75, under 70, 75, under 70, 75. And that fucks with your sleep. Temperature fucks with your sleep immensely. You know, it isn't just... it isn't just some it isn't just some random occurrence. And and the smell of ashes that comes from the basement when they turn on the heat is a thing of its class. It smells like ashes. People like people who are hypocrites. If I would have done what they do in this house, I probably would have been killed. The people that live in this house, if I would have done anything that the people that do in this house have done already, I probably would have been killed by them a long time ago. But they're like hypocrites. They're elitists. They feel like they're superior in what they do or whatever. And they're really just, like what the fuck, like Michael, fucking Michael, trippy red like this. They're not worth shit. So let's start the stream and check who the heck is online. I forgot to turn the Swift on. No, Swift is not on. And today we're not going to have that Brian guy because that Brian guy ruined. Now, he didn't ruin our stream, but he's currently on timeout. I'm going to remember Brian for a little bit. Brian Root 1883. We're going to leave him on timeout for a little bit. When I think the server, when I think the stream seems kind of cold, aside him being present. There we go. Aside him being present, I will freaking unban everyone again. I've banned a lot of people before. It would be no surprise to ban that person again. Or anyone else again for that personalization, for being a follower that wants to be a little bit too personal. So let's go for 12. All right, departure airport, K Dove. Nice, close. K Dove. Direct. Let's check where we're going. I think the heat was not letting me sleep. Instead of keeping it at one temperature, raising it, putting it down, raising it, putting it down. That shit has fucked with my sleep. Let's go to Lancaster. Okay. I am going to KLNS 1 nearest from here. 0 and 4. All right. Let's file the flight plan and check who's there. Jack Harry. Let's talk to Jack Harry.
3666, Gold Strike 79. November 577 Flynn, Washington. November Juliet, Washington Center, Roger. 3636, advise red for departure, runway 33 right.
Alright.
Hey, from your hold short 33 right there. Full strike 79, Maricon tank, 40 miles south of Lynchburg, at flight level 450, descend to the CAPS 3 arrival, landing north of Washington, the Washington altimeter is 3005. Southside with 1, Washington Center, roger. Coldstreak 79, descend via CAPS 3 arrival, landing north, Washington altimeter is 3005.
Ready?
Goldstreak 79, Washington.
Washington Center, November Lima Alpha 445, requesting, VFR northwest towards Lancaster. I'm a Lear jet at 12,000 feet.
Alright, the aircraft looking for a flight following at 12,000. Say your call some more time.
November Lima Alpha 445. I'm at Dover. I'm at Dover.
Washington Center, squawk 3647.
Washington Center, 3467, November Lima Alpha 445.
That's 3647.
3647, November Lima Alpha 445.
Air 77 Juliet, roger, and you are cleared into the Washington class Bravo airspace. Maintain VFR at or below 3,500. Runway 33 right, cleared for takeoff. Proceed on course.
At or below 3,000 feet until out of Bravo airspace. Cleared for takeoff, November Lima Alpha 445.
There's multiple stations at once. The aircraft that is cleared for takeoff was November 577 Juliet.
Washington Center, roger.
And who was the other aircraft flying?
November 8 Bravo, Mike on the ground at Norfolk for clearance to Teterboro.
Ray Brown, Mike, clearance to Nicholas.
Commander Center, Washington Center, Gold Strike 79. Can I get a radio check?
Gold Strike 79, you're line clear now. You descend via the CAPS 3 arrival, landing north at Washington, altimeter is 3005.
Descend via the CAPS 3, landing north 3005. Gold Strike 79.
November 8 Bravo, Mike, Washington Center, clear to the Teterboro Airport via the Kisser 3 departure. Radar vectors to Salzburg, and then as filed. Actually, radar vectors to Scholl, and then as filed. Maintain 4,000. Expect flight level, expect 17,000. 10 minutes after departure. Departure is 133.72. Squawk 3754.
Okay, November 8 Bravo Mike, we are cleared to Teterboro. Kisser 3 departure. Vector Shoal as filed. Initially 4,000. 170 is in 10 minutes. Departure is 3372. Squawk 3754.
8 Bravo Mike, rebat correct. Status 4464 to send via Caliber 4 arrival landing north at Dallas altimeter 3005.
Caliber 4 and Washington altimeter 3005.
That's at Dallas altimeter 3005.
Sorry, Dallas altimeter.
This is Center, right, Canada 9 heavy with you.
Air Canada 90, Washington Center, Squawk 3517. JetBlue 705, Jacksonville Center's offline, frequency change approved, good.
Under 122.8, JetBlue 705.
Air Canada 90, radar contacts 4 miles east of Richmond at flight level 370.
Roger, flight level 370, Canada 90, C2 heavy.
Air 77's lit is radar contact 1,400.
Copy that for 77 Juliet. Washington Center, hello, this is Air France 688, heavy, flight level 360 with you.
Yeah, Air France 688, Washington Center, ident.
Requesting taxi, November Lima Alpha 445.
November Lima Alpha 445. Where are you, sir? You said you were at airport. Where are you?
I'm at Kilo Delta Oscar Vector, Dover.
Okay, November Alpha 445, stand by.
Center United 2752, we're at Douglas for IFR to O'Hare.
United 2752, Dulles grounds on 121.9.
I've been calling him for 5 minutes and not getting no response in text or voice.
Okay, stand by.
Roger, thanks.
Washington JetBlue 989, 50200.
JetBlue 989, Washington Center, Roger.
Dallas Center, Southwest 4464, requesting 5 minutes over the phone.
Report back.
Touch.
United 2752, Dulles grounds have a little bit of issue with this audio. I have a clearance advisory copy.
We can copy now, United 2752.
United 2752, clear the O'Hare Airport, speed of buns, 3 departure, Ram A transition. NS files. Maintain 3000. Expect flight level 400. 10 minutes after. Departure 133.72. Squawk 3560.
Clear the Dulles Airport via the Buns 3 departure, May transition, then has filed, climb maintain 3000 initially, will expect 40010 minutes after departure, departure frequency 13372, squawk 3560, United 2752.
United 2752, reback correct. Southwest 54P1, descend via caliber 3 arrival, landing north at Dulles, Dulles altimeter 3005.
Dulles, altimeter 3005, descend via the Cavalier 2 arrival.
Washington Center, breakout 5752, IFR Detroit.
Breakout 5752, clear Santa Claus. Air France 688, radar contacts 15 miles northeast of Seattle, left flight level 360.
Guessing there's a lot of traffic here or some shit like that, keeping me on a break. Let's see if he answers.
Washington Center, citation 364, Juliet Alpha's on the ground at Norfolk, looking to pick up IFR to Teterboro.
Number 364, Juliet Alpha, clearance center request number 2.
Juliet Alpha.
Figure CT-752, clear to the Detroit Airport via Lloyd, 3 departure, Pulaski transition, NS found. Maintain 6000, expect flight level 340, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.72, squawk 3730.
Brickyard 5752, clear to Detroit, Lloyd 3 departure, Pulaski transit, that is filed 6000, 34010, 3372, 3730.
Figure 5752, correct.
And Dulles Center, southwest 4460 towards back.
Right. JetBlue 989, cross Briggs, out maintain 14,000, but daily altimeter 2995. JetBlue 989, cross Briggs, out of maintain 14,000, filling altimeter 2995.
295 cross Briggs at 15,000, JetBlue 989.
Number 364, Juliet Alpha, Washington Center, clear to Teterboro, Kisser, 3 departure, Shoals transition, and NS files. And maintains 4,000, expect flight level, expect 17,000, 10 minutes after departure. Departure is 133.72, squawk 3701.
364 Juliet Alpha is cleared to the Teterboro Airport. Kisser 3 departure. Shoals then is filed. Expect 4,000. 10 minutes after departure, expect 7,000. Departure is 123.72, and we'll squawk 3701.
Over for Juliet Alpha, rebound correct.
Washington Center, citation Bravo Mike with the weather, ready for taxi.
Hey, Bravo Mike, Washington, hello. The winds are favoring 3-2. It's either your choice, 3-2 or 5 for departure.
Yeah, we'll just take 5, Bravo Mike.
Great, Bravo Mike, runway 5, taxi via Alpha Juliet.
Alpha Juliet's at 5, Bravo Mike.
Washington Center, fly high, 36 Alpha, fully in.
With you, February 25 is off. Sorry for the disconnection.
DC Center, Destiny 4, flight level 390.
Destiny 4, Washington, go ahead, and the other 3 aircraft, standby 1. I believe Southwest 541 is calling, say again.
Delta 110, with you, February 25 is zero.
Delta 122, Washington Center, ident.
Thank you, and sorry for the disconnection. I was a small problem with my computer.
Alright, and Delta 122, Roger 6.
Washington Center, good evening, sir. KLM 268 Heavy for IFR departure to Amsterdam.
Kel 268, Washington Center, clear to the Echo Hotel Alpha Mike Airport. Jerry's to departure, and then as filed. Maintain 3,000, expect flight level 370, 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.72. Squawk 3615.
Clear to Amsterdam via JRS 2, departure, initial climb 3,000 feet and expecting clearance to flight level 370 in 10 minutes. Departure frequency 133.72 and squawk 3615 KLM 268 Heavy.
KLM 268, remain correct.
And Washington Center, Cessna Skyhawk 577 Juliet, 5 miles northeast, inbound to land, please.
7 Juliet, enter right base, crashing right downwind, runway 33, right, report midfield.
Right downwind for 33, right, report midfield.
Right, Bravo Mike, runway 5, clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 58, Bravo Mike.
Rico 5752, runway 5 left, ready for taxi.
Rear 5752, roger. And looks like the wind's in the middle there. You prefer the 5s or the 223s?
Say again for 5752.
What runway would you like? The rally wind 310 at 8, gusting 20.
Prefer 5 left, short of taxi.
Alright, so 5752, runway 5 left, taxi gate Bravo.
Runway 5 left, via Bravo, 5752.
Blue Shriek, 5582, Indy Center, South Line, radar service terminated, if you change brief today.
Yeah, Blue Shriek 5582, great evening.
KLM 268 Heavy, ready to taxi.
268, runway 30, taxi via Zulu, Yankee 11.
Taxiing to runway 30 via Zulu and Yankee, KLM 268 Heavy.
Washington Center, fly high 30 over Hoyas on the Caps 3 north with Alpha.
530, Washington Center, squawk 3555, radar contact.
3555, fly high 30.
JetBlue 989, cross IROC, out of maintain
9000
9,000.
higher up, JetBlue 989.
FRN 688, clear back to Flask.
United 2752, ready for taxi.
United 2752, runway 30, taxi via Zulu Yankee 11.
30 via Yankee Zulu.
Zulu Yankee 11.
Sorry, say again, please.
Zulu Yankee 11.
Zulu Yankee 11 to runway 30, United 2752.
Fly 30, descend to maintain 4,000, intercept runway 1, localizer.
4,000 doing the localizer, runway 1, fly high 30, and we'd like to do the ILS 1, circle 33 if we can request it.
Garage expected.
Breaker 5752, 5 left, ready for takeoff.
Breaker 5752, runway 5 left, clear for takeoff.
5 left, clear for takeoff, 5752.
Alright, Bravo Mike, radar contact, back to Salisbury, climb maintain 17,000.
Climb maintain 17,000, a Bravo Mike.
And I clear X Salisbury, Sierra Bravo Yankee.
Direct Salisbury is left, Bravo Mike, thanks.
South 4464, expect ILS 1 right.
And 4464 will expect 1 right.
United 2752, give light to a KLM A330 coming out of the north gates. He's going to be right on Zulu. South 7 Juliet, radar contact loss. JetBlue 989, contact Philly, approach 128.4, good day.
284, JetBlue 989, good day.
South 541, expect ILS 1 right.
Expect ILS 1 right, Southwest 541.
Look, that's what's happening. That's why I can't leave. There's like, how many? At a 90-mile-degree radius? At a 50
Gold Streak 79, descend to maintain 4,000, intercept runway 1 localizing.
Alright, so we got like 1 to
Down to 4,000, intercept the runway 1 localizer, Gold Strike 79.
We got 2 to the west, 1 to the east, another 1 to the west, 1 to the north. This area is very dense right now.
Fly 30 or 7 miles from Catherine, cross Catherine, at about 2,500. Third ILS runway 1, smoking to land 33.
Cross Catherine under above 2,500, cleared ILS runway 1, circle runway 33, fly high 30.
Breaker 5754, 3,700, climbing 6,000.
Breaker 750, radar contact, Lyric Pulaski, climb maintain flight level 340.
Direct Pulaski 340, Breaker 5754.
And Gold Streak 79, expect ILS 1, actually expect ILS runway 1.
We'll expect the ILS for runway 1, Gold Strike 79.
South 4464, depart Coins, heading 340, intercept 1 right localizer.
After coin correction, fly 340, then intercept the 1 right loc for Southwest 4464.
Washington Center, citation 364 Juliet Alpha on the ground at Norfolk, ready to taxi. We'd like runway 5, please.
Number 364 Juliet Alpha, runway 5, taxi via Charlotte.
5 via Charlie, 364 Juliet Alpha.
KLM 268, heavy, squawk normal.
Squawking normal, KLM 268.
KLM 268, turn right, heading 340, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
After takeoff, heading 340, cleared for takeoff runway 30, KLM 268 heavy.
Southern American 329.
American 329, good.
Good evening, Southern American 329 on the ground at Dallas looking for IFR to Boston as filed.
American 329, Washington Center, clear to the Boston Logan International Airport, Jacoby for departure. Swan transition and then as filed. Maintain 3000, expect flight level 270 10 minutes after departure. Departure frequency 133.72. Squawk 35 at 07.
Clear to Boston by Jacoby 4. Swan transition, then is filed. Maintain 3000, expect 27010 minutes after departure. Departure with you 13372. And squawk 3507, American 329.
American 329, Rebecca, expect 30. Goldstreak 79, you're 8 miles from Catherine, cross Catherine at about 2,500, cleared ILS runway 1.
Catherine, at or above 2,500, clear for the ILS 1, Goldstrike 79.
United 2752, heavy runway 30 left away.
30 left away, United 2752 heavy.
Our 364 Juliet Alpha, runway 5, cleared for takeoff.
Runway 5, clear for takeoff, 364 Juliet Alpha.
Southside 41, Sayers.
Go ahead for Southwest 541.
Say airspeed.
Mach 45.
Airspeed, please. What's your indicated?
250.
Roger. And South 4464, maintain 250 knots, is advised.
Southwest 4464.
Flat 30, runway 33, clear to land. Flag 30, runway 33, clear to land.
Clear to land, runway 33, fly high 30.
Goldstreak 79, ready to follow first police traffic 12 o'clock, about 6 miles. An A320, approaching at Sierra J, circle land 33.
Reduce to final approach speed, Goldstrike 79.
Goldstreak 79, runway 1, cleared for takeoff. The traffic for you is going to be circle land 33. Before Juliet Alpha, contact Quebec Salisbury, climb maintain 17,000.
Direct Salisbury to 17,000, 364 Juliet Alpha.
Delta 122, cross news, how to maintain flight level 270. Delta 122, cross news, at maintain flight level 270. Count 268, radar contact, clear, J-Breeze, climb maintain 10,000.
Maintain 10,000, KLM 268 heavy.
South 4464, intercept, one right localize, ready to maintain 2,000.
Alright, intercept the local in 2000. Southwest 44.
South 541, turn left heading 340, intercept, one right localizer, descend to maintain 4,000.
Left 340, descend, maintain 4,000, intercept, low, run right.
Goldstreak 79, runway 1, clear to land if you're not ready.
Clear to land, runway 1, Goldstrike 79.
United 2752, runway 30, clear for takeoff, turn left heading 270.
Left 270, runway 30, clear for takeoff, United 2752.
Count 268, climb maintain 17,000.
Maintain 17,000, KLM 268 heavy.
Washington, this is the Air France 688 Heavy. Request is possible flight data to Flask.
Yeah, France 688, yeah, I gave it that about 3 minutes ago, don't know if you heard me. Clearance Flask.
Optics by Vatstar, clear to flux, FSE heavy.
South 4464, 3 miles from Mosby, maintain 2000 till salvage, cleared ILS 1 right, maintain 210 knots until Mosby, 180 knots till Waxen.
Alright, clear ILS 01 right, 210 until Waxen, and then 180 for Southwest 4464.
Actually, you're over Mosby now. You maintain 180 knots till Waxen, please.
Okay, 180 to Waxen, Southwest 4464.
Southwest 541, 3 miles from Mosby, maintain 4,000. Actually, maintain 3,000 till established. Cleared ILS 1 right, maintain 210 knots.
Then 3,000, clear ILS 1 right, maintain 210 knots, Southwest 541.
Delta 122, you got? Figure 5752, you're out of contact loss.
Good evening, fly 9187 is with you.
9187 Washington Center, hello. Delta 122, confirm you are crossing news at level T7 circle, leave. I received a read back there. South 541, 180 knots until Waxen.
180 till Waxen.
South 4464, runway 1 right, cleared 2 lands, wing 310 at 17, coast 27. Just advise if you like the circle 33. Direction 30.
3 to 1 right, Southwest 4464.
4464, the wind is currently 310 at 17, gust 27. Would you like the circle 30?
Negative.
Roger. Roger. Fly 30 taxi, November to the ramp, good day.
Remember the ramp, fly 30, see ya.
United 2750, we're getting a little bit close to the train here. We can get a little higher now.
United 2752, radar contact, clear direct, Ray May, climb maintain 17,000.
Clear direct for remake, climb maintain 17,000, United 2752.
KLM 268, climb and maintain flight level 370.
Can we maintain flight 370, KLM 268 heavy.
Center American 320, ready for taxi at Dulles.
Flight 329, runway 30, taxi via Zulu Yankee 11.
Zulu Yankee 11 at 30, American 329.
South 541, runway 1 right, clear to land, number 2. Just advised if you'd like circle 30.
We'll take runway 1 right, Southwest 541.
Roger.
They're really draining my stamina right now.
KLM 268 heavy, we are still heading 340, is it correct?
KLM 268, I gave you direct Jerry's a while ago. Clear direct. Yeah, just turn right heading 050, please.
Yeah.
Sorry sir, I overheard that. Turning heading 050, KLM 268 heavy.
This area is packed. I got people circling
KLM
me
268,
like
heading 050 and 1 able direct Mike India Charlie Alpha Hotel.
Heading 050 and then direct Mike India Charlie Alpha Hotel.
United 2752, climb 88, flight level 400.
400, United 2752.
Destiny 4 to send possible scratch and maintain flight level 300.
Say again the altitude, Destiny 4.
Possible scratch and flight level 300.
We'll descend pilot's discretion, flight level 300, Destiny 4. Thank you.
Air Canada 90, New York radio is offline. Radar service terminated. Squawk 2000, frequency change approved.
They got me waiting. About to turn back and go to sleep.
Dallas Center, Southwest 4464 off of 01 right at Kilo 4 for Bravo 66.
American 329, turn right, heading 360, runway 30, clear for takeoff.
360, clear for takeoff, runway 30, American 229.
South 4464, taxi Kilo to the ramp for takeoff.
Kilo to the ramp for Southwest 4464, thanks. We'll
Zip.
Delta 1447, what's your flight level 350?
1447, Washington Center, ident.
Delta 1447, would you like me to start my descent?
I don't got any radar contacts, sir. I need you to ident, please.
Okay, hold on a second. I'm currently squawking 0225.
Okay, not able to radar contact yet for that, but I don't see an ident, sir, so just reset your transponder. Squawk 3540, 3540, please.
Squawking 3540. Delta 1447, are you able to see it now?
1447, radar contact, 20 south of Fayetteville, flight level 350.
DC Center, United 3524. We're about 5 miles north of Bucko. We're en route to Reagan. 350.
Okay, 3524, radar contact. Descend via Freedom 5 arrival, landing north, Washington, altimeter 3005.
Alright, thanks. And was that, can you confirm landing runway 4 you said at Washington?
Landing north.
Landing north, thank you much. 3524.
Washington, Delta 112, check.
Delta 122, welcome back. Start your descent out of flight level 270, please.
Roger, descending level 270, Delta 122. Sorry, I've got to smart probably my computer today. I don't know what.
Alright, and Delta 122, contact Boston Center 134.7.
134.7, Delta 122, bye-bye.
Gold Strike 79 is clear 1 at November 1. We're going to signature.
Radar 35, radar contact, clear back to Riggins, call maintain 10,000.
10,000, direct Riggins, American 329.
South 541, taxi Kilo to the ramp, good.
Kilo to the ramp, good day, Southwest 541, sir.
Destiny 4, Cleveland Center, offline, radar service terminated, quick change for today.
Over to Unicom. Have a great day. Thanks for the ATC. Destiny 4.
Flight 9187, cross Briggs, out of maintain 14,000, Philly altimeter 299.5.
Let's see how long I've been waiting for. Hold on, let's check. An hour? Yeah, I've been here for an hour already.
9187 cross Briggs out of maintain 14000, the Philly altitude for speed radar 5.
Watch the 7, fly 9187, can you repeat the last message?
Cross Briggs out of maintain 14000.
Cross Briggs at 14000.
Gulf Strike 79 is clear, runway 1. Looking to taxi signature.
Gulf Strike 79 taxi to the ramp via Kilo.
To the ramp via Kilo, Gulf Strike 79.
Washington Center, November Lima Alpha 445, a VFR flight to the northeast.
Lima Alpha 445, I'm sorry, I really forgot about you. Just stand by, we'll get back to you soon, about 2 minutes. American 329, climb maintain flight level T70.
270, 329.
November 8 Bravo Mike, I have a reroute advisory to copy.
I am so ready to copy a Bravo Mike.
Good. November 8 Bravo Mike, clear to Teterboro via direct Jakey, Juliet Alpha, India, Kilo, Echo to join the Jakey 3 arrival.
Alright, clear to Teterboro via direct Jakey, join the Jakey 3 arrival. 8 Bravo Mike, thank you.
8 Bravo Mike, right back, Chris. Number 364 Juliet Alpha, I have the same with you, advisory to copy.
Ready to copy, Juliet Alpha.
Shore Juliet Alpha, clear to Teterboro via direct Jakey, Juliet Alpha, India, Kilo, Echo, Jakey 3 arrival.
Clear direct Teterboro, cleared Teterboro via Jakey and Jakey 3 arrival. 364 Juliet Alpha.
Juliet Alpha, right back, Rex. November 8 Bravo Mike, cross Jakey, out of maintain 13,000, the Philly altitude or 29905.
Jakey at 13,008 Bravo Mike.
KL 268, contact Boston Center 134.7.
You forgot about me again.
Entering Boston Central 134.7 KLM 268 heavy.
Air Boston Center 134.7. Fly 9187 cross IROC, out of maintain 900,000.
Washington said I'm having problem with the communication with the radio. Can you repeat the last message for Fly 9187?
Fly 9187 cross IROC, out of maintain 900,000.
Cross IROC, maintain 9,000 for Fly 9187.
Washington Center, good evening. American 832, flight level 400.
American 832, Washington Center, roger. United 3524, expect ILS 491.
Looks like the ILS runway 1, United 3524.
United 2752, Indy Center's on flight, radar system, laser exchange cruise today. Air France 688, contact Atlanta Center 132.97.
132.97, France 6 ahead, heavy bye-bye.
November 8 Bravo Mike, contact Philly approach 128.4 today.
128.4, 8 Bravo Mike, thank you.
Washington JetBlue 1572, flight level 370, just passed over Bartle.
JetBlue 1572, Washington Center, ident.
JetBlue 1572.
Number 4 Juliet Alpha, cross JT at 13,000, the Philly altimeter 2995.
JT at 13,000, then we got the altimeter 4 Juliet Alpha.
Attention rapid mission, Bravo's Garnet, Washington, altimeter 3008. JetBlue 1572, radar contact 30 miles southeast of Fayetteville, flight level 37, sir.
There's so many. There's so many at 60,000 feet. There's so many close as fuck to me. Look, one's coming, they're all basically, I'm basically triangulated or stuck here on the ground with airplanes on all types of directions, and none of them are landing here. Each and every single one. I got fucking planes. I got planes on my radar at 30 nautical miles from all directions, all types of elevation. I'm basically like in the center of a fucking intersection, and all I want to do is go northwest. right above me right now, in all honesty. Where are they? I click here. There's fucking someone above me right here.
Fly 9187, contact Philly approach 128.4.
Contact Philadelphia approach to fly 9187 at 128.4.
I'm basically surrounded by people.
JetBlue 1570 Series at transponder squawk 3511.
3511, JetBlue 1572.
It'll be nighttime for one mission. Jesus Christ. Alexa, can you make the light green? Alright, so he's there, but he's not doing anything. He answered to my ident call with no response.
There is no incoming call.
Washington Center, November Lima Alpha 445, headed northwest, squawk code 3647. Lear, Jet 24. At above Bravo airspace at 12,000 feet. The runway that's to my left is fine, not runway 32. I'll go on Echo and I'll line up at the one you just mentioned, November Lima Alpha 445.
Okay, just advise, ready for departure.
I'm out. Jesus Christ. Took me a second.
Over 4 Juliet Alpha, contact Philly approach 128.4.
28 forward, take care, thanks for the ATC.
Washington Center, United 3524.
United 3524, Washington.
Could we get radar vectors after roll, please? FMC is just not giving us what we want here, if possible.
52, okay, roger, expected.
Alright, looks like the vector's ILS 01 after a roll. United 3524, thanks.
3524, for now I can just depart roll, heading 130.
We'll depart roll heading 130, United 3524.
Delta 1447, radar contact lost. Lima Alpha 445, Washington.
November Lima Alpha 445, lined up at runway 19, ready for departure.
Okay, you're lined at runway 1, and you are told to taxi to runway 1. That doesn't mean a lineup. Runway 1, cleared for takeoff. Proceed on course.
Runway 1, proceed to takeoff. Proceed on course. November Lima Alpha 445.
American 329, contact Boston Center 1347 today.
347, American 329, thanks, we'll see you.
This airplane's all fucked up.
Washington Center, good afternoon. Sirius 176 Charlie Romeo on the ground at Richmond. Local weather, looking to get VFR. We've got our flight plan in the notes.
We're 6 Charlie Romeo, Washington Center, Roger. Runway, would you like?
We'll take 34.
6 Charlie Romeo, Roger. Runway 34, taxi via Alpha, Hotel, Lima, cross runway 2, advise ready for departure, and you give me the flight long today?
Okay, Alpha, Hotel, Lima, and we'll cross runway 2, and yeah, we're looking for flight following.
Normal 176 Charlie Romeo, squawk 3612.
Okay, we caught 361, didn't catch the last.
3612.
3612 for Sirius 6 Charlie Romeo.
Watch Center, 3612, check in, flight 100, 490.
Bloomberg 612, Washington Center, hello. And American 1327, Washington Center, hello.
Washington Center, very good evening. Orbit 81 Heavy with VFR 330.
Orbit 81, Washington Center, squawk 3627.
Squawk 3627, Orbit 81.
United 3524, turn right heading 190, descend of 18, 4000.
190 down to 4,000, United 3524.
Lima Alpha 445, record contacts, and proceed on course.
Radar contact, proceed on course, November Lima Alpha 445.
Center, this is United 1979 with you at 380.
1979 Washington Center, hello. Climb maintained by level 400.
Is it possible I can get cleared to 30 for 99?
Sorry, what's your intended freeze?
Down, but, I want to hold 380. Try to get a little further down the road, if that's possible.
United 1979 Roger, maintained by level 38, sir.
I'm at 30
GC Center, United 503 with you at 260-7240.
United 971 Washington Center, idents. United 971 radar contacts. 20 northwest of Linden, flight level 253, descend via the troops. Correction, descend via the Freedom 5 arrival. Expect ILS runway 1. The Washington altimeter 3008.
Roger, descend via the Freedom 5 arrival and for runway 1 for United 971.
United 3524, descend and maintain 3000.
3000, 3524.
Orbit 81 radar contacts, 10 miles west of Baltimore, flight level 320.
Roger, Orbit 81.
Lima Alpha 445, contact Philly approach 128.4.
Contacting Philly approach 12.
128.4.
Contacting Philly approach at 128.4, November Lima Alpha 445. Checking in, Philadelphia approach, November Lima Alpha 445, squawk code 3647.
Number 36428 Alpha, contact New York approach 128.55. Let's see ya.
128.55 to New York approach 36428 Alpha, thanks.
Remember, Lima Alpha 445, Philadelphia approach, good afternoon. Change squawk, squawk 0677.
0677, November Lima Alpha 445.
Remember, Lima Alpha 445, thank you for that. The altimeter 2997, maintain VFR.
2997 BFR, November Lima Alpha 445. I'm guessing when X-Plane uploaded, they changed the entire mechanics of everything. They fucked with the I'm pretty sure that the update of X-Plane was that led to the complete fuck up of my toe. You know, the use of the toe pedals. I'm almost positive it was the update. Because I used to be able to take off normally. And now I'm having difficulty keeping it straight.
Philadelphia departure, fly 9187 with you.
Fly 9187, Philadelphia departure, good afternoon again. Radar contact. Turn right heading 060 and stay altitude leading.
Again, what's the last message for fly 9187?
Fly 9187, your radar contact, stay altitude, and turn right heading 060.
Fly 9187 at 3000, turn right at 060.
Fly 9187, altitude checks, thank you. Fly 9187, turn right heading 090. Fly 9187, turn right heading 090.
Turning 90, or fly 987. 090.
Fly 9187, turn 10 degrees to the left for wind correction, please.
Philadelphia departure, JetBlue 1032, passing 3,000 up to 5,000.
JetBlue 1032, built departure, radar contact. Turn right heading 180, enable direct Woodstown. Climb maintain 12,000.
Direct Woodstown, 12,000, JetBlue 1032. Philadelphia departure, JetBlue 1032. Can I get that heading one more?
JetBlue 1032, it's now left 170 to go direct Woodstown.
Left 170, JetBlue 1032. Thank you.
JetBlue 1032, you can contact Washington Center 133.72. Have a good flight.
Washington Center 13372, JetBlue 1032. Have a good day.
You as well. Remember, Lima Alpha 445, leaving my airspace. Radar services terminated. Squawk VFR. Frequency change approved. Have a good day.
Frequency change approved. November Lima Alpha 445.
Fly 9187, descend to maintain 2,100.
Descend to maintain 2,100 for flight 9187.
Flight 9187, turn right heading 180, vectors to the ILS 27 right approach.
Turn right. 180.
Flight 9187, 5 miles from Jalto, turn right heading 240, maintain 2,100 till established on the localizer, cleared ILS runway 27 right approach.
Turn right 240, flight 9187 to establish on the localizer. Maintain 2,100.
I'm going to disconnect from Vatstar on this particular airport and figure out what the heck is wrong with my toe. You know, what the heck is wrong with my pedal? I'm going to disconnect the pedal and put it back in to check if it's some network issue, or to check if the thing is overloaded or some shit like that, to see the problem with it.
Line 9187, contact Philadelphia Tower 118.5.
Contact Philadelphia Tower at 118.5.
Approach number 612 with you, just out of 9,300.
Number 612, Philadelphia approach, good afternoon. You expect the visual approach runway 35, the altimeter 2997. Depart Gyms heading 340.
Expecting runway 35, visual depart Gyms on a heading of 340. Number 612.
Number 612, send maintain 6,000.
6,000, number 612.
That was 100% ILS. Whoa. That was 100% ILS. 100% only gas. Or assisted. I gotta see the replay of that one, because it's kind of weird. Fuck. fucking snow and shit. I landed in nobody's land.
Number 612, set to maintain 3,000.
3,000, number 612.
It was acceptable. It looked weird, but it looked acceptable. Let's see if my tail touched the ground. See if I tail dragged the entry. I'm pretty sure I tail dragged the entry because I took a while getting down. So I'm pretty sure I fucked up the tail of the plane. Like in its entirety. I
Number
fucked it
612,
up.
those your approach can be signing off in like 2 minutes, so I'm going to give this to you a little bit early. Philadelphia Airport is at your 12 o'clock in about 8 miles. Report in sight when you can.
Sure, report in sight for Lindbergh 612.
Alright, let's finish the first flight of the day, even though it's just so fucking money. I still got 237 gallons, so I definitely saved some money by making some money. But now we're gonna disconnect this. Disconnect from this. And we're gonna have to check why. I gotta make sure. I'm going to change the manual conditions, or basically manually configured conditions. I'm going to flight configuration, and I'm going to set like clear. Freaking. I'm going to set a weather condition. Clear, like that, like it's perfect. And we're going to see if my takeoff is going to be the same. We're going to see if it's just the weather or it's actually the plane, because something's been going on and my takeoffs haven't been straight for the last 2 days, and I got to make sure if it's the weather or if it's me or I need to change settings. Alright. It's looking to me right now that it's the weather, but I can't take off because of the fucking weather. We're gonna double check right now to see how straight I could keep this. Taking off. Gonna line up, and I'm gonna punch it. We're going to see if my toe can keep the plane straight. Alright, 1, 2, 3. Lord, the fuck am I still on approach for? Lord, let it go. Alright. I don't know, it took off like that, and I couldn't check because I was on autopilot. So I'm guessing the difficulty in takeoff is because there's some wind involved. Where the heck is the airport? Oh, right there. Oh, there it is. So I'm gonna put her on the ground again, try to brake, reverse, and take off again, and we're gonna check why the heck am I taking off so crooked under wind conditions or windy fucked up conditions? Like, why am I that shit? Alright. Cut the gas. Wheels down. There we go. Perfect conditions. Perfect landing. We gotta make sure, why the heck am I not able to freaking take off correctly with a little wind? Just a little wind is not letting me take off. Like 12 knots, this thing is not letting me take off. Gotta make sure, how can I fix that condition? Because once, if I'm gonna look for P1, if I'm actually gonna try for P1, or a virtual private license, I need to be straight. Like, it cannot just be whatever, like me, you know, like through the grass or some shit. So let's line up and take off again without the autopilot to see how well the airplane stays on a straight line. Alright, right in the center. Gonna just punch it and see how, I'm just gonna punch it and see how well I can control it with the toes. Not punch it, but you know, slowly get to the center of the Tootsie Pop. Bang. Dead on. So yeah, it's perfect. It's perfect. No toes needed. The plane goes straight. So I'm guessing it's the wind. It was an X-plane after all. It's just the wind. Alright, let's just... Where the heck is the airport? I'm right above it. Let me guess. Where the fuck is it? There it is. This is perfect conditions. Like perfect weather conditions. Clear, maximum visibility. Alright, fuck it. Alright, so this is what we're gonna do. Don't stop right here. And we're gonna see how well I could control the feet. Because they seem alright. But I gotta deal with my toes. This and this. Alright, so they're at 3. Let's do linear. Instead of curve, let's do linear. 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 To see the difference. Are they the same? 3101. There we go. See the difference. Let's do a little more. Let's keep testing these toes. Left. Let's just move this shit up to 1. It's on 30. Let's move this shit up to 1 to see how it feels like. And the same thing on the other one, up to 1. Let's see. Woo! All types of toe action here. It's too much toe action. If you could tell, way too much. Basically like bang, all toe. I think 100 is too much. Let's see the difference from parking and going places. He doesn't want to go left for some reason. I don't know why. Alright, let's see how well it does in a taxi situation. And now we're going to crank up the fucking wind. We're going to crank up the wind now. This is going to be like the ultimate test. Alright, so this is fast as hell, boy. See that? Basically, we're taxiing right now. Apparently I broke it. Hold on. Those bouncing lines like that means I broke it. Hold on. Let's fix it. Fix all systems. There we go. And now it's really responsive. Now it could be too responsive. Let's see if I can follow the line a little better. Once we get to the runway, I'm gonna crank up the motherfucking wind up to 15. Crosswind, just straight to the left. 15 either side to see the difference. This is 100% non-linear, or basically just it has some play. It isn't touch it and go. It has like some play before it goes up to 100%. Like it does nothing and then it goes. gonna line up right here. We're gonna change the fucking weather to fuck myself. Not visibility, not thermals, not bodies of water, wind layer. I'm gonna move this fucking wind layer to the ground level. Like this. We're gonna add fucking wind at the ground level. At where the heck am I aiming? I'm aiming to the east, so north to south, like that. South, wind at like 12. Let's do 15. 15 knots. Make sure that I make decent crosswind, like right here. That 15. Straight to my left, basically, pushing me this way. And we're gonna add some turbulence. Some moderate, mild turbulence. And like gusting to like 35 and shit. 35 knot wind. Alright, here we go. Right there on the front line. Apply changes. Now we got some wind. It's like 11 miles to the west. Let's see how well, 14 now. Let's see how well I can control this this takeoff. There's a wind to the left. And it's on 100% control. Same thing, sort of. I'm using 100% force now. I'm still going to the left. It's turning to the wind, basically. That's what the plane is doing. And it's off. I got my toe all the way for it to go left. Let's put it down again and start over. Now I'm gonna turn. It's turning to the wind. Basically, that's how wings react with wind. Hey, where you going? Where you going? Yeah, see how it's turning to the left really hard? Like 35 mile per hour gust of wind. Where we going? Where is it? Right there. Pushing me off it for 15. Like 15, I'm cramping. Very hard. Alright. Guessing I would need some form of trim. I've never used these trims whatsoever because now I got this. I don't use these trims at all. So I'm guessing I could use these as trims. Alright, so let's set up these trims. Let's set up these trims to see if I could go out. Let's set up the trims from the controller. Alright, now we're going here to counteract the wind. What is this? This is autopilot heading up, heading down. This is rudder. Hey, rudder. Alright. Rudder. Right. Right. Yaw. Trim right. Yaw trim left. Alright? So yaw trim right, yaw trim left. Basically some sort of way that if the plane is turning this way, If the plane is turning into the wind at takeoff, I gotta trim the plane to the left. And this would be the button after takeoff. This would be the button after takeoff to keep it straight. So that's left and right. What is this? This is up, down, up, down. What is this? Up, down, up, down. I mean, this autopilot down could be there a little bit. Because I do use the autopilot nose down. Sometimes. Alright, and what is this? Pitch trim up, pitch trim down. This is pitch trim takeoff. We're basically removing it. Alright, so let's take off again. And this time, like we know, we're going to turn to the left. I'm going to try to trim it against the wind a little bit. You know, I'm going to trim the plane against the wind a little bit to see how well I could counteract the fucking wind. And then, after that, I'm going to return my pedals as they were because it's way more comfortable at 30. It's way more comfortable at 30. 100% of that, you know, like making a turn too fast, making, you know, like your pedals way too fast, that's too much. I gotta, you know, I like mine soft and not much to it. Not like all the way. I don't need a fucking 8-piece turn and shit on an airplane. You need something that goes left and right and some to the left. Alright, so this plane is going to turn to the left because it has a wind to the right. So if the trim is gusting to the right, I need to trim to the left. Am I correct? Not to it, but against it. So I'm going to hit trim takeoff. I'm going to trim to the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10. Looks like 10 right there. And I'm going to try to take off. And I'm going to see how the plane reacts with trim to the left. Let's see if my toe and some trim lets me go straight. Wait, why am I going to the left again? No, I'm not. No, I'm not. I'm not going to the left. There we go. There we go. Some trim to the left. That's what I'm talking about. It's 12 miles an hour, baby. That's 12 miles. I kept it straight. Very nice. Very nice. Very nice. I'm still here. I'm still here. Looks like I'm drifting, but I'm still here. I'm still here. Now, up in the sky, we let go of the fucking trim. We let go of the trim. We're gone. Just let go of the trim. That's sort of how you fuck around with the trim so you go against the wind in these types of fucking situations. And I'm gonna go back to fixing the fucking trim. Let's see if I don't need, you know, let's see if it wasn't just that I had 100% toe on it. Hey, where are you going? All right, trim to the left against the wind. You see how nice it goes into the runway? Hey, I'm fucking going crazy here. Go down. A little trim against the wind. Not to the wind, against the wind. I'm crabbing hella hard. Nice and gusty. Crabbing. There we go. Straight to the direction where I want it to be. Very good. Alright. Brake and reverse. So I'm going to return the toes how I had them. Not 100% linear, but 30% of the full value. 30% of the full value. 30% of the full value. Alright. 30 right here. 0.30. 30 and rolling. Hey, wait. Cubic? No. That's all I did. I didn't mess with the curve or anything. 30. 0.30. You don't need that much. That's all you need. Just 30. 30 to keep it nice and easy. Alright? So that the plane doesn't lose control. It turns. It's turned. You see, 30 is not the same. It's not as hard as 100, but it's something. It's a little softer, more delicate. Alright, so we're going to continue having these crazy winded takeoffs here until we get it right. And we're going to do crazy winded landings too. So this is going to be like a little training P1 session or private license. Some private license training with some wind. Just to deal with trim a little bit. Deal with trim. So because trim is basically what led me to go. I'm hoping that trim was what led me to go straight. In that one right there. So I'm going to line up again. I know that this plane is going to turn into the wind. And I need to, at takeoff, trim against it. That it goes the other way. And the harder I trim, the better I am in the end. The more I trim against the wind, instead of going to the wind, the straighter this thing is going to get. Then once you're off, then you can just trim, let go of the flaps and fuck it. You're already in the air. The point is putting it on the ground. Alright. Reset trim. 12. 15 to the east. Your plane, when you take off, is going to want to go to the east. Into the wind. It's going to, the lift is going to be like that way. So you want the plane to go this way. So wait, hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I'm going to give it 15. So I have less control over my toes. And we're going to take off. Let's see how straight this plane is going to get. Let's see if it keeps straight with 30. And it doesn't just go into the grass or the snow. Once it feels the 16 fucking wind right now. See, it's going pretty straight so far. Alright, full toe. Now it still wants to go to the wind. Wants to go to the wind really bad. Here's the tower. Alright. Maybe, hey. Alright, so it's still wanting to go with it. It's basically the lack of power, this test was that I found out that the lack of power that I have on my toes doesn't let me take off that cleanly when it's wind. Although the other one, the last one wasn't as clean, but I'm going to check if more trim solves the, if more trim is the solution. We're just, basically trimming it all the way to the left or to the right. I'm going to open the trim window so that I know how much trim I have, or the maximums of trim. Let's see. Now this plane is going to turn to the left. Now, it's going to take off and it's going to want to go this way because the wind is from this way. This is going to stay the same. I don't plan touching this, even if it's a fucking windy day. Fuck that. But I want to do is, hey, stop it. I'm going to check the trims. Trim. Trim, flaps, and speed brakes. There we go. Trim. It's already on negative. I'm going to 100% negative trim. Wait, no, yeah, I'm turning that way. I'm supposed to be turning trim 2 the other way. Positive. Alright. 100% positive turn to the right. 15 wind to the left. From the left. Let's see if I keep it straight. Alright, it wants to go to the left still. So it's more power on the toe that keeps it straight, not 30%. 30% would lead that to happen, and within an instructor I need 100%. Lol. And the trim doesn't want to be 0. I'm still crabbing. 0, come on. Where the fuck am I? Oh, right here. Over it. Pushing me out of the runway and shit. I don't understand why this thing is still going like that, but that's what it's going. Alright. Let's see, how the heck do I soften up 100 curve so that it's not too freaking steep? Alright, let's see how the fuck I do this shit. Because trim is not it. Unless I could also do ailerons and sort of like turn the wings against the. And first of all, this thing doesn't fucking. This thing right here. This thing right here. Pitch, trim, takeoff doesn't do anything to the ailerons. Alright, so that's Disco service. This one. To get rid of everything should be right here. Alright. Hold on. Let's calibrate. Let's look online how to take off with wind and see what I need real quick. Taking off with crosswind. Alright. fully deflecting your ailerons into the wind. So it's into the wind, not the opposite, into the wind. Weather vaning into the wind, the right rudder. All right, so it's into the wind. It was into the wind, guys. Into the wind. I'm getting better. Into the wind. Into the wind. It was no bullshit. I was doing it right, just the wrong way. And the fucking rudder trim doesn't want to go off, let me tell you. I'm supposed to clear that rudder trim from doing shit. Gotta stop the rudder trim in its tracks. Rudder trim is not going to zero. The fuck is the rudder trim to zero then? Hold on. Rudder trim to zero. Hold on. This one, this one, this one, this one. Let's do ailerons. Ailerons. Not rudder. Ailerons. All right. Ailerons. Ailerons. All right. Trim center. All right. Aileron to the left. Apply. To the left, to the right. Not draw, not rudder. Aileron. To the right. All right. Aileron to the left, to the right, to the left, to the right, to the left. Supposed to turn. Let's see. All right, so aileron, pitch trim takeoff. Let's see if, where the fuck is my fucking trims? All right, so into the wind, into the wind, into the wind takeoff with maximum aileron. We're going, you know, I'm turning these things to the right, to the maximum to keep this thing straight. All right. Lord, look at it. It's going straight. Look at it. It's going straight as hell. But my rudder is not working. Hold on. Stop it. Stop it. I'm not able to clear everything on here right now. I don't know which button it is. I need to clear everything with this one. And it isn't pitch trim. Alright, aileron trim center. Rudder trim center. Rudder trim center. Rudder trim center. Alright. Rudder trim center is not working. Aileron trim center is working. Alright. So I need to turn into the wind plus the rudder a little bit. So there's rudder 2 to keep it straight. Alright. Rudder not it. Alright. Rudder trim center. Apply. Bang. Alright. Rudder trim. Bang, bang. Alright. So this is for the wings. And this is for the rudder. That's elevation. This is for the ailerons. This is for the rudder. Rudder. Left, right, left, right. Rudder. Alright. That's what we're doing right now. Right now we are learning how to take off with the wind. How to stay sorta in the center line. Doesn't have to be fucking perfect. Sorta in the fucking center line. Sorta in the center line. Right. Left. Go. Sorta in the center line, like sorta. Left, right, left, right. Bang, bang. Bang, bang. Alright, let's get out of here and put it back on the runway and practice this takeoff. Hey, where the heck am I going? I'm going the other way, huh? This thing still wants to push me into its wind. That's how funny it is. I don't want to start to stream over. I'd rather make it there because the stream's going to go off a little bit if I... Come on. I can't even get to the run. The wind is literally just pushing me out. Alright, let's take it slow then. Let's take it slow back to the runway. So yeah, it's a mix of rudder. I'm guessing rudder is into the wind or against the wind. Why the fuck is it not moving? Go. Oh, I'm right there. Alright. So, ailerons to the left, rudder to the left. That's, for the most part, it's not telling me anything about the rudder. But I'm guessing it should be the same amount of rudder and aileron, just equal. Equal both to the left. I'm in the runway. on the bouncy side. All right. To the wind, 5, 30 to the wind. Rudder to the right, like 32. All right, that's it. I mean, how much do we need? Any word of the rudder? The right rudder. In this takeoff scenario, you need to take the right rudder. All right, so the rudder is the opposite. So if I'm gonna weather vane behind me, like this, 30 opposite, basically to the left, rudder to the left because the wind is across this way, and aileron with the wind. I don't know. Let's keep it going and get to the other side of the runway. See how we do. No, didn't get it. All right. I'm guessing it has to be with my toes then, but I can't have my toes too strong, because if I have my toes too strong, I'll just drift around. My toes aren't like specialized toes. The specialized toes for flight. They're basically just racing wheel toes, so. You see, I'm using right rudder and it's sort of like straightening out. You see that? Like, I use rudder, both ailerons and rudder to land in a type of scenario where the wind would have just blown me the fuck out of there. So let's keep going. Let's keep trying this shit until we get it. And until I isolate why the heck am I blowing off the fucking runway. I'm probably going to say that it's just the wind. Or I shouldn't be flying in conditions like that. That'd probably be it. But I can't take off. Alright, let's check flaps. Alright. Let's actually go, let's go back. Go back in the replay mode. This is the ILS assistant. Let's see if my tail touched the ground. I'm pretty sure it did on this landing, and this was the previous one, the flight that I did. More flaps. That was actually pretty fucking good, and it was acceptable. And then the nose goes down. Bang. That was actually pretty good. I mean, we can't see the fucking airport, but I thought that my tail closed. That ILS was alright. I stayed in two wheels wheeling that shit for a while. Alright. So where the heck am I? I'm on the runway. Alright. So the wind is to the left. With the wind to the left, I'm gonna try to do fucking maximum ailerons to the left. And rudder to stay to the right of the runway. Or basically just to stick to the runway. A little bit right. Basically, aileron to the wind and rudder to the right. Let's see what happens in this situation. Nice and slow down the runway until I catch enough speed. Let's see if I get the V1 on it. Apparently I did it. No. I might have to add more toe on it. Just to keep it straight. I'm guessing 30% is not enough. And 32 mile an hour gust right here. It's howling. This wind is howling hella hard. Alright. I'm going to increase or change the curve of my toes, or the sensitivity and the curve of my toes. Alright. Let's check the toes right here. I think this curve. I did 50 already. Let's try 45. 45.1, 45. Let's see if it's not too janky, but it's still strong to counter some wind. Remember, I'm only using 30% of my toes. I'm not using 100% of my toes because it becomes extremely uncomfortable. I basically start drifting. Alright, ailerons to the wind. And rudder to sort of keep the fucking plane in the track. Why? On a circle, on a fucking circle. Clear fucking all this shit. Alright, let's try again. Maybe it is my technique. I forgot about the technique. Maybe it could be the technique. The takeoff technique. Basically taking it off nice and slow until it reaches a certain speed and not touching the throttle after a certain point. We're going to go for it again. A little throttle, 21%. Let's see if I could get out of here with 21% throttle. Around in circles like a fucking idiot. Even at 21% throttle. No V1, no nothing. And remember, there's fucking 35%, basically there's 30 mile an hour winds above the airport and like 15 and gusting to like 16 on the surface. All right. All right. I got sort of close, but I could only get to like 60 something miles, and the thing started turning into the wind again. There must be something that I don't know about. There literally must be something that... Let's go full flaps, full brakes. Full flaps, full brakes. Aileron into the wind. You know, a lot of aileron into the wind. And some rudder to keep it straight. And a little bit more gas. It's hard as hell. It looks like it's catching wind. must be a trick that I'm not. Let's just keep looking for the research. Let's just keep looking online on how I could take off into the wind, or I could take off with a crosswind. All right. Okay. I've noticed that I'm not pulling on the yoke to take off. So I'm not pulling on the nose to take off that much. I'm waiting to get the V1 and then pull on the nose. Let's see if I pull on the nose forcibly. With the trims, apparently I broke the plane again. It looks like it's broken. I bent the hydraulics on it really bad. Alright, so let's pull on the nose. Let's pull on the nose and fix the airplane because it looks like it's broken as shit. Fix all systems. Alright, nice and non-broken plane. Aileron to the wind. Rudder within the runway. And let's pull up. Let's just pull up. No. I'm still going hard to the left. Let's look for another resource, see if it's a little bit more informative. Alright, full aileron pressure into the wind. Full, the whole thing. Not like a little bit, the whole thing. Alright. Alright, let's see if I can get the fucking nose up again. I've gotten the nose up already. Let's do 21. Start, get it moving. Get it moving. And use the rudder. Alright, let's change into rudder right. Hold on. Pause. Stop the plane. Let's, instead of using rudder trim, instead of using fucking rudder trim, or yaw trim, let's use rudder. And that's not a trim. That's just using the rudder. Alright. Rudder. Right. Rudder. Left. Rudder. Center. Alright. Jesus Christ, stop it. Stop it, Nala. I freaking changed the thing and I can't cancel the fucking rudder. Rudder trim. Center. Rudder trim center. No more rudder, crazy rudder. Rudder center. Alright. Now let's look at the data input rudder. Rudder right here. Yeah, that's what I got. The pedals is the rudder. Why I'm only getting 30% on it. And the end wheel is 15. 38 out of 45. And ailerons. Oh, alright. Let's go for it. Let's go for it because I don't need trims. Let's see if it's a maneuvering thing. Now I'm checking that I could do it with the yoke. I could do the same trimming maneuver, Instead of trimming, I could do it with the yoke and the feet. So let's do the same maneuver with the yoke and the feet and see what happens. So I'm supposed to turn into the wind, right? Into the wind. I'm supposed to turn this into the wind like this. Maximum into the wind and the rudder to the right. Still wants to go to the left, man. It still wants to go to the left. All right. Just keep looking. They're really hard on us, Sim. But guess what? I'm challenging myself to it. I did them. I don't know why the fuck I'm not able to get them no more. I don't get why. Alright. Let's remove that from there. Let's remove that from there. We don't need none of that shit. Put the throttle. There we go. We're at 45. Maybe you could, maybe this could be it. Maybe that could be. Let's do 0. Or an immediate response curve, just faster response time. This should be, yeah, that's fine. Rudder. Let's do yaw. It's just too windy. It's just too fucking windy. All right, just too fucking windy. That's it. I'm not gonna continue frustrating myself with it. But I sort of set up the controls in some shape or form that I'm able to fucking match real world conditions. Yeah, where was I? FSE. I don't know. It's really hard to get the grabbing correctly. It is not a joke. KLNS. Change location. KLNS. Lancaster. Do this ramp. Matching conditions. It's even worse. Matching conditions. It's even worse than it was. Start a new flight. See that fucking wind howling? It's even worse. Real world conditions are even worse right now. Fuck me. Fuck me in my ass. Fuck me in my ass. Fuck it. We're gonna start a flight. Just a fucking flight. And we're going to KLGA, which is probably gonna be worse. Start a flight. Fuck me. Let's see who the fuck's in. Everyone left? All the ATC stations? Wait, connect. Flight station. Yeah. Let's see who's in there. Nobody's online? I'm free to go? They're pretty far. VFR. KLNS. KLGA. We're going to KLGA. Nearest. Fucking wasting the gas of the trip in reverse while on a break. It's just so fucking stupid. 0677 0677 direct VFR wait, I gotta resend again. 0010 Zulu. Sent the flight plan for the mistake. Close this shit. Let's double check again. I don't have to say shit to anyone. Boston's alright, here we go. The tarmac approach. Alright, let's go above Nisei real quick. Already sent it. I'm not even gonna. If he contacts me, then I'm down. If he doesn't contact me, I'm gonna leave. I'm tired of dealing with this shit, especially with this crosswinds shit. Although the wind's a little better, I might be able to take off cleanly from here. But it's gusting. It said like 916 at the ground. Okay. Right. Let's get out of here. 16 headwind. A 16 headwind here. Right. Fuck it. I'm headed straight into the tower. I don't want to deal with this shit no more like this. It's gonna fail so bad. I definitely don't like it. Go back to the Rumble and put it the way that I had it before. It's just too janky. Way too janky, you know, like it's just too rough. It's not smooth and shit.
Vertical track.
Austrian 90, you can climb to 17,000, 17,000.
17,000 Austrian 90.
Delta 1155 is just going to be an intercept heading in, and actually turn left 190 to join.
Turn left heading 190 to join Delta 1155.
Delta 4046, cross dials at 2,500, report the twin white tanks in sight.
Cross dials 2,500, and we'll report the tanks in sight for Endeavour 4046.
York approach, November Lima Alpha 445, checking in, ident, squawk code 0677.
Normally Alpha 445, your location, please?
I am headed to LaGuardia Airport to land on runway 04.
Normally Alpha 445, you're below my airspace floor right now, so you can just continue with the Unicom, and then I'll hit you with a contact me when you're closing in.
Contacting you when closing in, November Lima Alpha 445. As I enter Bravo airspace right now, what is there an altitude restraint, or should I just maintain the 1,600?
There's no altitude constraint unless you're in controlled airspace. If you're in controlled airspace, we'll let you know.
Roger, November Lima Alpha 445.
Delta 1155, looks like it went through the localizer. Turn right heading 260, report LaGuardia in sight.
Turn right heading 260, Delta 1155.
And Delta 1155, report LaGuardia in sight, descend to 1,000.
I'll report you LaGuardia side, descend to 16,000, Delta 1155.
Negative 1,000, and actually I've got to put you behind right now, so turn right heading 310, climb and maintain 3,000.
We're heading 310. Confirm it to us for Delta 1155.
Hey, from Delta 155, turn right heading 310, maintain 3,000.
Okay, maintain 3,000, turn left heading 310, Delta 1155.
For Austrian 90, can we get higher?
Austrian 90, next controller is going to give you that, so contact Boston Center 134.7, good night.
1347, next your services, good night.
Delta 1155, I have LaGuardia my side.
Delta 55, roger, I have to put you in a circle for now, so just maintain 3,000 on heading 310.
Maintain prison heading 310, 3,000, Delta 1155.
Endeavour 4046, tanks in sight.
Endeavour 4046, cleared expressway visual runway 31, contact tower 18.7, good night.
Clear expressway visual 31 over the tower 18.7, Endeavour 4046, good night, yep.
Delta 1155, turn right heading 040.
Right turn heading 040 Delta 1155.
Oh my goodness, some pancake right here. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's like fucking 10 planes in the general area right now. And most are in the air. So I'm being courteous, trying to stay slow. You know, I'm being courteous to just not creep up to them at 500 miles an hour. I'm getting to like under 300 right now, and I'm not touching the throttle at 31%. I'm at 200 with 31% throttle.
Delta 1155, turn right, heading 130.
Right turn heading 130 Delta 1155.
New York approach. The field's on site. November Lima Alpha 445.
Alpha 445, stand by. Alpha 445, squawk 0201.
Squawk 0201. November Lima Alpha 445.
Delta 155, turn right, heading 190, intercept the localizer.
Right heading 190 to intercept the localizer Delta 1155. May I descend to 1,700, sir?
Intercepting the localizer puts you on a glide slope which maintains your altitude for the approach.
Delta 1155, heading 190, intercept the localizer.
New York approach, Delta 8988 with you, sending through 13,000.
Delta 989, New York approach will expect the ILS 4, altimeter 29904.
Expect ILS for 1988.
Delta 1155, turn right, heading 250 to rejoin the localizer. And altitude to your discretion, you're cleared for the ILS runway 22 approach.
Heading 250 to join the localizer Delta 1155.
Delta 1155, do you have LaGuardia Airport in sight?
Yes, sir. I have the LaGuardia in sight, but it's too close to me, sir, and higher. I had to descend, sir. Delta 1155.
Delta 1155, under cleared visual approach runway 22, contact tower 18.7.
Okay, clear visual approach runway 21, Delta 1155.
Negative 22, contact tower 18.7.
Contact tower 118.7, Delta 1155.
Runway Alpha 445, radar contact 8 miles southwest of LaGuardia, cleared to the Bravo. And make a right 360 for now.
Turning right to 360, November Lima Alpha 445.
And negative, make a right 360, so just spin all the way to the right in the circle. Delta 988, descend and maintain 8,000.
Descend and maintain 8,000. 988.
Runway Alpha 445, contact tower 118.7. 118.7.
Contacting tower 118.7, November Lima Alpha 445.
Lost altitude.
Delta 1155, LaGuardia Tower, say request.
Say again, Delta 1155, sir?
Delta 1155, say request.
360 to lose altitude, sir.
Delta 1155, go around, fly runway heading, climb maintain 2,000.
LaGuardia Tower, November Lima Alpha 445, checking in on the Dennis approach to runway 4. I'm already, the field's already on site. I'm turning around in circles.
Southwest 158, contact departure 120.4.
Departure at 24, 158.
Alrighty. Delta 1155, turn right heading 260, contact New York approach 120.8.
Turn right heading 260, contact New York approach 128.8, Delta 1155.
Negative 120.8, sir, 120.8, 20.8.
120.8, thank you, sir, Delta 1155.
Number Lima Alpha 445, LaGuardia Tower. What was the request again?
Permission to land on runway 04. ILS approach 04. I'm already here. I'm a VFR flight.
Alright, do you want to be vectored for an ILS approach, or do you just want to continue visual to runway 4?
Visual to runway 4.
Okay, sir. Make straight on runway 4 clear to land, wind 32013.
On the runway 4, clear to land, November Lima Alpha 445. The person had me on circles. Hey, he did 360 right there. So yeah, of course I could do a 360 right here. I could do 360s all day. All day I could do 360s. All day. I could be here spinning all day until you guys give me the go-go. You know what I'm saying? Like, I could be out here all day spinning for you guys. I'll spin there all day. Yeah, that shit was funny as fuck. Alright.
Coordinate Tower, American 425, holding short 3-1.
American 425, you ready for the immediate departure or not?
We're ready, 425.
Actually, American 425, runway 31, let up and wait.
31, let up and wait, 425.
Kind of windy. I got a really strong headwind right now.
American 425, flight heading 355, wind 32013, runway 31, clear for takeoff.
Flight heading 355, 31, clear for takeoff, American 425.
November, Lima Alpha 445, contact McQuarrie ground 121.7 if you're not already at the ramp.
Alright. Let's finish this flight. I think that's going to be the end of the stream for today. Finish flight. 149 gallons. All I did was spend money. Today's been a windy, fucked up day to fly. I don't know what the fuck is happening. I'm going to disconnect and continue flying in this area. Going to disconnect right here. And I don't know what the fuck is going on, but I'm sucking. I'm sucking a lot. Like, I'm fucking sucking. Not only was this approach horrible, not only was the approach that I just did horrible as fuck, but it was sloppy. I dig my nose deep and shit. It was all types. Everything was fucked up. This entire landing, even though it was hard, this one was way too sloppy. I was about to crash, or it felt like I was about to crash and shit. This shit was way too sloppy and too disgusting. And the wind is very hard right now. It's not letting me do shit within the airport. It's like 12 miles an hour on the tail. Like, it's making me believe I'm using the wrong fucking plane off top. But there's another one right here. I got another Learjet right